2022 midterm elections 12 days away. Fresh numbers on the economy show a small rebound as analysts report we're now importing less and spending more in some areas.
But as inflation, of course, still holds a tight grip on most wallets, the state of the economy, some analysts say, could drive more view to the polls this year. WPTV's Tori Dunnan spoke to voters today.
What is the driving issue that's sending you to the polls this year?
Just the cost of everything.
Saving our nation. Saving the republic.
Women's rights, that's for sure. That's the number one thing that drove me to the polls.
The economy, democracy, women's rights. With early voting comes the reasoning behind the vote.
Economics is real. We understand that 8% because we're both retired and we're suffering because of that, but that's manageable. If we lose democracy, it's gone forever.
It seems there is one issue many can relate to, the state of the economy.
If things keep going up, I will have no money to support myself.
Living paycheck to paycheck, it's tough.
Inflation means more Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. In fact, almost 2/3 are living this way in our country, according to a new report from financial groups Payments and Lending Club.
Yeah, I mean, I live paycheck to paycheck. I have zero savings. I mean, you know, I'm very much the stereotypical millennial. I have been overworked and underpaid for most of my career, and it very much influences the way that I vote.
A recent FAU poll asked Florida voters what the most important issue of the election is to them. 36% say it's the inflation, things like rising gas prices and costs at the grocery store. 19% say it's threats to democracy. Only 9% of respondents say it's access to abortions.
It does suggest that for many people, the thing that concerns them the most is inflation, and that's, you know, it makes sense if you consider that that's something that people can see every day.
Kevin Wagner is a professor of political science at Florida Atlantic University.
I think James Carville said it back when Bill Clinton was running. It's the economy, stupid.
He reminds us that days equal lifetimes in politics.
It's not a static environment as people sort of pay attention. Other issues and other things happen, but right now it does seem to be that inflation is the big issue.
Well, I think that'll drive people to the polls, but if you don't have our democracy and our rights, where will our economy be?
Tori Dunnan, WPTV News Channel 5.